give me my husband back. Like, ICE came and just took my husband from my house. Literally, I have not spoke to my husband in 2 days. I don't know where he's located. They told me he was in California. All the systems say he's in California, but he's not in California. He's in Louisiana, but I can't put money on his books, so I can't talk to him. And I can't contact anybody because they say he basically doesn't exist. And ICE has kidnapped my husband, and I literally have been waiting for ransom note. Like, how much do I need to pay you, Trump, in order to get my freaking husband back? Like, I have 2 kids. I have no job. I lost my job thanks to y'all letting our jobs go across seas. So I have no income, and I have 2 kids, and you took the only income out of my household, and you're detaining him in Louisiana. Give him back to me. I mean it. I need my husband back. I need him back. I've lost everything. I've lost all my family members. My parents are dead. My grandparents are dead. My sister's dead. My ex-husband's dead. And you just took my husband. Give him back.
Lots and lots of Americans are crying over ICE detaining their spouses, their kids, people in their community. A lot of people are really crying out. First, it was this Garcia Abreg. Oh my God, I've forgotten his name, but I know it's Garcia something. And him mistakenly deported to El Salvador and currently in the El Salvador prison. And now it's another person. You just keep hearing different stories of these people. Before now, we also had like a lot of Latino people, sent back to Mexico, to their countries and all of that. And lots of people came on the internet and was talking about it. And right now, this woman is crying over ICE, detaining her husband, and she can't even find exactly where he is. You guys, this is getting out of hand, and a lot of people are really going through a lot. Guys, you're welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking. Let me roll these videos, then we come back and talk more. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. And credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch, then we come back with my commentary.
This birthright citizenship case getting taken up by the Supreme Court could result in the greatest MAGA self-own in history. For some background, the 14th Amendment clearly states that all people born in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens. No other conditions. To change this amendment, you would have to have a 2/3 vote in the Senate, a 2/3 vote in the House, and 3/4 of the state legislatures to ratify. Needless to say, there is not an issue on the planet that would pull that kind of bipartisan support. Now, here's where the Trump administration thinks that they can slide in. Based on his executive order, it appears that they think that they can say that children of undocumented immigrants are not citizens because undocumented immigrants are not subject to U.S. jurisdiction. But here's the thing. Of course they're subject to our jurisdiction. If they weren't, it would be illegal to arrest, detain, charge, convict, imprison, or deport them. That is the literal definition of jurisdiction. The reason they wrote the 14th Amendment the way they did was so that foreign diplomats working in an official capacity who might represent hostile nations couldn't come here as pregnant spies, have babies, and have American citizen children. Foreign diplomats working in the United States who maybe have a child are the only people not covered by the 14th Amendment. And these people have diplomatic immunity. The only reason they would have to follow our laws is if their country told them they had to. In other words, if the Supreme Court somehow ruled to uphold his executive order, they would be giving full diplomatic immunity to maybe 8 million or more undocumented immigrants. That process might also vacate any past charges as well. Instead, when you look at the timing of this case, along with the Trump administration choosing to ignore the 9-0 ruling that instructed them to facilitate the return of Kilmar Abreu Garcia, I think the Supreme Court chose to take this up to send a message to Trump. His days of fucking around with the judicial branch are done.
All right, let me calmly explain to the people that aren't paying attention what's actually going on in this country. The system has you focused on the present. And then when the present is over and we're in the future and you find out that they were wrong about the present, they move on to the next thing. For example, egg prices. When Donald Trump first became president, you guys were complaining about egg prices. And we, the people on the MAGA side, told you, hey, he just became president. This is not his fault. Egg prices are going to go down. What happened? They went down. Now what are you focused on? China. Once again, we are telling you everything is going to be okay. Do not worry. And we are going to be right about that as well. And when we are right, they are going to have you focus on something new in the future, and you're going to forget about that. You already forgot about the egg prices. You don't care anymore. You don't care that we are right about the egg prices. You only care about the new thing, which is China. Even when you're going to be wrong about that, you won't care that you were wrong about that because you're going to be caring about the new thing again. That is all that is going on. And for some reason, you can't see through that. Have a great day.
Very funny how MAGAs, keep defending every of this man's move. Like everything that he does, they defend him. Even the farmers, every one of them. Like they are going through a lot. Even the ones that are importing goods from China are still trying to defend him and everything that he's saying and everything that he's doing, the policies that he's passing. And there are still other ones who, keep standing by him and keep saying that, oh, if it was Kamala, she would have done it. She wouldn't have done anything better and all of that, and how people should give him time and all that. But trust me, if it was Biden that was there, will they still give him the same energy they are currently giving to this man? That's the truth. Will they still give the same energy? Sometimes when you watch this MAGA's video, you just keep wondering, like, at what point will they say, oh, enough is enough, we just have to admit it, we were wrong all along, okay, let's just let bygone be bygone, let's look for a way forward? At what point will they come out and be truthful to themselves and stop defending things that are literally glary in the eyes of everyone? At what point, MAGA? Like, at what point do you say, okay, we're sorry, we take it?
Oh my God, I done found my tribe. I have been exiled by the Black community. A lot of us have been exiled by the Black community. But when I say the MAGA family, the AFF family, my snow bunnies, my Hispanic bunnies, oh my God, when I say the support has been mad real, I've been totally annihilated by our own. But we have been embraced by you guys. I have found my tribe. I am currently dealing with my son facing 21 years that this particular judge has sentenced him to. It is racial injustice. I am fighting to free my son and also free the masses and stop this judge from excessively sentencing our people. Black, brown, Latino, Afro-Latino. I just need you guys' support in helping to free my son. My son is 23 years old, and he is currently facing 21 years of incarceration due to racial injustice. My son was defending himself, and unfortunately, most Black and brown people, individuals, whether you are a man or a woman, here in Colorado, do not have the right to use self-defense. Did anybody else notice the wardrobe change? So this lady, the 7%, found her tribe. She found her tribe in MAGA. MAGA was welcoming. She had been exiled by the Black community. Couldn't imagine why. Where are they now? You did a plea for your son in a MAGA hat, and it barely got any engagement. So you changed it to blue there at the end. And it's almost as if you know the demographic of people who would understand your predicament. In those videos, you're not talking to your MAGA friends. You weren't even talking to your MAGA friends when you had the MAGA hat on. You weren't talking to them because you know they don't care about you. They never did. You know that MAGA don't care about you. That particular judge, you said that they were blue? Sure, they might be. But you know who would have fought against that blue judge on your behalf? Us. Progressives. People who want and who have been fighting for change in our legal system because of the things that your son is going through right now. I'm sorry that your son is going through that. And that's real. I am. I have a son myself. I would never want him to go through what your son is going through. But that is why I vote on the right side of history. I vote for people who won't give cops immunity for unaliving my son. That's why I won't vote for people who put money into private prisons so that they can have slave labor and mass incarceration of our people. I vote to save my son. You vote for people who would see him rot in that prison cell. It would be nice if we could normalize not othering Black and brown people. But that is what you voted for. You voted for the candidate that othered Black and brown people. Your MAGA tribe? They didn't care about you then, and they don't care about you now. They needed your vote, so they accepted you in for that reason. Those same people support othering Black and brown people. Whenever they think of Black people, they think hood and ghetto. They think walk on the other side of the street because we are dangerous. That is the lie that they have perpetuated about us to get your son to be in the situation that he is in right now. Your son is not viewed as human, is not viewed as someone who deserves the right to defend himself. They want us incarcerated. You spoke in one of your videos about equality. Ma'am, they brought back segregation. Do you think they give a crap about your son? Your tribe would be okay with your son not going to their schools, not swimming in their swimming pools, not drinking out of their water fountains. That's your tribe. So I say again, you changed your wardrobe at the end there to a stark blue. Why? Because you know that MAGA, they are not your tribe. Where are they now? They don't care about your son, and they never will. To them, to your tribe, your son would be better off spending 21 years in prison.
Same person who has found her tribe is no longer confident in calling her tribe for help. Like, you need something. I thought when you find your tribe, when you need help, it is your tribe that we rally around to help you out. But instead of you calling your tribe, you are here calling on your own black community to come help you, fix things. They are the fixer, while your MAGAs, help you to, scatter it up. You were everywhere supporting people that don't care if your son, was just, trying to defend himself. All of a sudden, you have changed your wardrobe. Did you guys hear that? That woman said, did anybody notice the wardrobe change? Yes, I did. All of a sudden, you are now wearing a blue heart to attract those people we rally around for you. The same people who you actually did not support when they wanted you to support and vote for the right candidate that can help your son to be in better place where he can defend himself and legally defend himself without any issue. And right now you're calling on them to help you. Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. MAGAs will never stop being MAGA, but share your thoughts with me in the comments. Let's have that conversation in the comment section, and please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. See you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.